In its broadest sense, Freemasonry has been described as a system of morality and social ethics, and a philosophy of life. As an organization, its singular purpose is to make good men better. When one thinks of the precepts of Freemasonry, fun, frolic, and fellowship are not what comes immediately to mind. But in the mid-19th century, that is exactly what some Masons in South Jersey were thinking when they began the initiation of a Tall Cedars degree. On March 11, 1902, in Trenton, New Jersey, the Tall Cedars of Lebanon were officially constituted and became an independent body of Freemasons. In 1903, the governing body of the Tall Cedars, the Supreme Forest, became incorporated. In 1923, Warren G. Harding became the first United States president to be made a Tall Cedar at sight, and in 1927, he became the first president to receive the supreme officers at the White House. When Solomon built the temple, he was well aware of the properties of the cedar trees that grew in Lebanon, in the dominion of his friend King Hiram of Tyre. These trees grew tall, strong, and straight. With Hiram's help, the tall cedar trees provided the necessary lumber needed to build Solomon's temple. The Tall Cedars of Lebanon is open to any master mason in good standing and was founded for fun and fellowship and social activities with wives and children given great consideration. The many activities offered include entertainment, family picnics, and other social events. There are wonderful get-togethers such as golf outings, with not just great golf but great food and awards to go with it. There are also bowling tournaments, boat rides, and other fun activities. In 1951, the Supreme Forest adopted the work of the Muscular Dystrophy Association as a charitable objective, and since that time, Tall Cedars have raised more than $15 million for MDA. A check is presented every year at the Jerry Lewis Labor Day Telethon, and local forests provide members to answer phones in the local telethons. Funds are raised in various ways, such as the Rose Program, in which pink lapel roses are given for a donation at shopping malls and other locations. There are also fundraising events like pancake days and spaghetti nights. Individual forests also sponsor local groups such as the Boy Scouts and Little League. The Tall Cedars participate in many civic projects. In 1983, a Tall Cedars room was dedicated at the George Washington National Masonic Memorial in Alexandria, Virginia. The room, which is a representation of King Solomon's temple, was built with the same kind of materials as the original structure, including, of course, cedar wood. One of the Tall Cedar highlights of the year is the annual convention. Here, Tall Cedars and family gather from all over to renew old acquaintances and make new ones. At the opening meeting on Friday morning, there are ceremonies and presentations, special guests, and acknowledgments, including a very special one. At the close of the open meeting, a memorial service is held where the Tall Cedars remember those who have in the past year gone on to the Lord's promise of greater glory, but who are not forgotten by their brothers. The degree teams present the prologue and royal court, so candidates may know the serious side of Tall Cedarism and how its ritual is biblically based. This convention weekend, the Sidonian degree was also made available. The first night of the convention, a theme party brings everyone together for a fun night of food and dancing. The theme is picked by the Supreme Tall Cedar, and this year it was a costume ball. The convention is also the venue for the annual drill team competition. It is an event that is both colorful and inspiring. The various classes include men's and women's color guard and both military and non-military drill teams. Trophies are awarded for each class. What would an annual convention be without a parade? This event is enjoyed by Tall Cedar families and everyone else who enjoys the fun and music of a parade. The yearly parade also has a theme, and there are different classes eligible for competition. They include clowns, marching bands, tuxedo, military, cedarettes, floats, and mounted units. Local forests sponsor Tall Cedar groups and sponsor in part high school and community bands. Many forests put on events such as chicken barbecues to cover the expenses. The local forests also pay all the expenses for MD kids who come to the convention. And of course, after the parade, awards are presented to the winners of each class. Saturday night usually means hospitality rooms and informal partying. But for the 100th anniversary, a grand banquet was enjoyed by members and their ladies. On Sunday morning, a non-denominational church service beautifully brings the weekend to a close. The Tall Cedars of Lebanon can take pride in extending their Masonic education. Through fun, frolic, and fellowship, they can enjoy a fuller Masonic life. And because of their continued giving of themselves and their resources to those in need, a tall cedar can stand as tall and proud as the majestic tree from which he takes his name.